So lay your hands on the left behind. We all know how it feels to be forgotten for a while.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching. So one of my friends on Facebook was asking me what the starch solution is and how to do it, and I figured I would just make a video on it because it would be a lot easier to explain in a video than trying to type it out. So that's what I'm going to do today. A basic understanding of the starch solution diet. I'm not going to go a ton into like facts and histories and things like that, or other studies that the book is based off of. But if you want to learn every little fact about the starch solution diet, get the book. It's by Dr. John McDougall, and read it, and then read it again, and then apply it to your life, and be awesome. So the starch solution is basically just a low-fat, plant-based diet where pretty much less than 5% of your calories are coming from fat. So you're eating a high carbohydrate diet full of tons of plant foods like potatoes, rice, pasta, beans, corn, lentils, vegetables, fruits. Here's like a food pyramid of what a basic day on the starch solution would be like. As you can see on the very bottom, there is whole grains, which you would have 5 or more servings a day, and you have your vegetables, which are going to be the second bulk of your diet. Fruit is included in the starch solution, so you could have 3 servings a day or more. And then you have, like, on the very top, your legumes and your soy milks and your almond milks and things like that you would want to use a little bit more sparingly, but you can still have really as much as you want. So that's the basic food pyramid, how you would eat day to day. Like for breakfast, you guys can see in my What I Eat Wednesday videos, you have anything from like oatmeal to potatoes to starchy whole grain cereals with almond milk, or you could have banana ice cream, you could have just bananas, you could have any type of fruit alone, or you could just make like whole grain pancakes with water instead of oil. For lunch, you would have, you know, rice with vegetables or vegetable sushi. You could have mashed potatoes with corn, any type of starches in any quantities that you want. The same type of thing for dinner. And then for like desserts, you would have fruit or any low-fat vegan type of sweets. There is absolutely no calorie restriction on this diet. I know there's like this whole thing in the high carb vegan raw till 4 world that like people who eat the starch solution are calorie restricting and we're all starving ourselves thin, but it's like you eat as much as you possibly want to until you're satiated, until you're full, and then stop eating. Like we're not shooting for a 2,500 minimum calorie goal here like on the raw till 4 diet. You can eat as much as you want, you can eat as little as you want. It really depends day to day how hungry you are. So if you get the book and you read it, you'll see that Dr. McDougall says that you can lose up to 4 pounds a week doing nothing but eating a low-fat, starch-based diet. This book and this diet is actually based on science, and the largest scientific study that they ever did on health and nutrition, which is the China study. So basically you're just eating a low-fat, plant-based diet that is mostly starch, and then you're adding in a little bit of vegetables and a little bit of fruits and a little bit of legumes, and you're good to go. I really like this diet because it's so much easier to maintain and it's a lot more satisfying than like a high fruit diet, personally for me. And I think that it's easier to lose weight because starches are so much more filling, they last a lot longer, they keep you more satiated than eating so much fruit and simple sugars that you don't have to eat as much. And I'm not saying like, oh, calorie restrict and starve yourself on the starch solution to lose weight. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. And I know a lot of people twist my words around and they say like, oh, what you're promoting is calorie restriction. Not at all. You can eat as much as you possibly want on the starch solution. It's just harder to eat a lot of starch. You can't try and eat 1,000 calories in a meal worth of starch, and it's really difficult because starch is just so much more filling and it's more satiating, and it takes longer to digest, so it keeps you full a lot longer than simple sugars like fruit. And we're not taking like a blender full of 1,000 calories worth of fruit and blending it and pre-digesting our food and then drinking it. So our body actually has to work to digest all of the starches in our diet when we eat a starch-based diet. So for me, I think that it works a lot better, but I just wanted to give you guys a breakdown on how to do the starch solution and what it is. And I don't want this video to be really long or anything, so if you have any other questions on the starch solution, please leave them below and I will answer them. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon.
Just remember